So, hi everybody and welcome back to our new playlist, and this playlist is UE5 Beginner Full Game Tutorial. And in this new playlist, we want to try to make, as a beginner, a full game. But of course, we will make a very simple game. And the goal in this tutorial is that we just finish any game. So it must be not perfect. It should be super simple. And the goal is really finish the game, deploy it on a page where you can sell your game, or you can give it for offer it for free to play. Anyway, just to offer it on any page so that other player can play your game, and that is our goal. And to do that, the question is why we are doing this. The reason for that is in my other tutorial where I talk about many stuff in Unreal Engine, what feature you can use, what assets you can use, or what blueprints you can use, or yes, how you can use Unreal Engine in general. But the point is you can't learn everything there. What I mean with that is there are other parts of game development you can only learn when you are deploying a game to a page where you want to offer it. What I mean with that is, for example, we have here this itch.io page, and why I'm mentioning this one here is because right now Epic Mega Jam 2022 is coming up in 2 weeks, and this is all time a 7-day game jam. This is in general normally too short for real game development, but the nice thing is you are trying to finish a full game during this time. And in this full game tutorial, we make also a little bit preparation for that you can participate in this one. But our goal is more to finish a full game. That's very important. And so why and I said you can't learn all things in by learning just how to use the Unreal Engine. What I mean with that is there are things which you have to learn when you are, for example, registering here on this page. They will ask you about when you go here to register, because you want here upload your file, upload your game, right? They will ask you, first of all, if you have already a company, tax ID, and all kind of this things, right? And if you never uploaded this one here, perhaps you don't know that you have all time, that you have to register and try to get a tax ID and a development account or whatever. There are different places with different requirements. And that is one reason why we make this. So for example, here, if you participate in this game jam here, then you will use this page itch.io because they use it. And in itch.io, you can already see here what other gamers did. They have released games, different kind of categories here. You can see this is here the start page. I clicked here, this is the start page, and then they are supporting it, and here you can see they are even selling it for money. And yeah, our goal is that we are trying to release a full game, which we are releasing on this page, and this page is a good page for absolute beginners. So don't worry about the quality of your game. If it's good, then other player will play, give you a good critic. If it's bad, probably they give you a bad critic, but don't afraid about this, because our goal is really just to release it and learn all the steps what is necessarily to release a full game. So one thing is register here, and then the next thing is you will see that you have provide informations if you are a student or just teenager which is under 18 and has no account, and you need permission probably from your parents and something like that. Because, and if you are over 80, then they ask you if you have already created a company or a tax ID or something like that. Then you have to provide informations about that. And this kind of learning process is very important as well, because you can see you are trying to sell here really your game, like this other people here. For example, they try to sell here the first game for around 10 euro. And if you try to sell something, of course the state won't know this. They want to know that you, that means they think you have a company, that means you have to pay taxes, they think you have to do all the kind of stuff which is necessary to offer products in the official markets, right? And this is just one place. Of course, you can go to Steam, you can go to Google Play, you can go to other Amazon games, or there are Microsoft games and so on. You can see there are millions different places where you can try to upload your games, and they have sometimes different requirements. That's very important to note what I mean with requirement. For example, they ask here in this page probably about like I said, make an account and then then create your taxes and so. But for example, Google Play is asking also for fees. You have, when you create an account, they want that you pay. For example, to create an account, this page is not asking for a payment. That's nice. At least not then when I created it. I don't know right now. But there are other sites which is asking for creation of an account. There you have to pay even money. But it is most time worth it, because if you go, for example, Google Play, it's an absolute massive place where you can offer your product. There are many millions of people who are trying to search around there, so it's not a bad place. And Steam, the same thing, and all other places, Microsoft, Amazon, and all these big companies, you know. All right, with that said, we understand that we want to make a very, very simple game in this tutorial, which we want deploy. In our case, first we deploy here, but not only here. We want to deploy it on other places as well. Like I said, you should go and try to Google, Steam, Amazon, try all this out, because you want to check out which requirements they have to allow your game to be uploaded, because that's very interesting to learn too. And this kind of stuff you don't learn during a normal, let's say, at least not in my tutorials, a normal game tutorial. This kind of stuff we learn when we finish the game and then try to upload it. So we package our game, then we go to the site here, we upload it, and then we will do it. So I think that's cool so far, but let me show you one more thing. When we are uploading our game here, for example, to this itch.io page, you will not only learn how to register here, how to upload your game here on this page. Let me click here, for example, randomly this one first name. You will also learn how to set up, for example, this start page. That's very important, because you can see this guy, I don't know who he is. He set here 10 euros for this game, and then he provided a trailer. This is already at once. Then he provided screenshots. With other words, you can have here a quick look how this game will look like, and if you are interested. And of course, he provided here also information, so you have to set up this informations, and then here how you can buy it if you are interested, and something like that. So with other words, we will also learn how to set up a page like this. And when you are participating in this Epic Maker Jam, for example, they are asking also that you create screenshots, which is very fairly easy. You just press one button, is this built-in button, but of course there is also a high resolution screenshot if you want have a little bit more quality screenshots that is special built in Unreal Engine. But yeah, you can provide their screenshots. Of course, then you have to know which screenshots are very good and how they can influence possibly some people. For example, when you watch this, are you now impressed by this or not? You can just check it. If you say, yes, I'm impressed, then he made a good job. If you say, no, I'm not really impressed, then you see he made not probably that, it is not that a good job. Or it is just not your game. That's another story. But yeah, something like that we will learn also. And like I said, we cannot learn this kind of stuff when we have not finished a game. We have to finish a game. Very simple, super simple as a beginner, because we are a beginner. And then we upload this here. We create all the screenshots. Our trailer is a little bit too advanced for us. But if you can make a trailer also nice, and there's the reason why I say a trailer is advanced, because I have here a short amount of time. I give myself a short amount of time. The first full game which I want to make is within 2 weeks, and then the game Epic Mega Jam game here, this one needs only 7 days. So this is during 7 days a full game. And I want also show you how to prepare about something like that. But in general, keep in mind, this kind of stuff is too difficult. This is not a real, let's say, a real game production, because this one is more like you plan for 7 days, really hardcore hardcore game development, which means you have less sleep. You are spending probably most of your time only for development. Go sleep, stand up, and then spend all time during the day and probably about this development, because you want to finish it. And what does this mean? We will learn in this tutorial. So let's go a little bit further, and we will here learn also and talk. Of course, you have to think about when you are offer for money, how this money work happens. So you get how taxes work. For example, if you offer here, like this guy is offering it for 10 euro, this guy is for 25 euro, this guy is offering it for 5 euro, and how the taxes work, or how the sites take a percentage of your game. Most times the site wants a percentage of the income, for example 30% or 10%. And keep in mind, of course, Epic had its own marketplace here as well. You can, of course, you can, no, I mean here, the store here, not this marketplace, sorry. Here, the store, you can offer your store in Epic Game Store as well. And there it is even cheaper, because Epic make for Unreal Engine 5 developer a special condition. They take only, I don't know how much they take, only 10 or 50%, I don't know, or less. If you are offering it in the store of Epic, that's or zero, I don't know how much they take right now, but I know or the most other sites take around 30%. That was it, and that's much. And yeah, you have to think where you want to offer it, but it's still worth it, even if that's the 30%, because they have most time a big audience who are going through. Like Steam is also taking 30, I think. I don't know. That's and that's the point, because we don't know. That's why we are trying to understand this. So that is that. So that is the one reason why we want to make a very short, very simple game, so that we can learn all other steps which we are not learning during a tutorial normally. And what I mean with that, like I said, fast repetition. We deploy it. We've learned how to package our project, how to register in different forums to offer our game in the market, and how are the requirements, and all this kind of stuff. So, and with that said, I make here a short break, and I will make many videos now with, I want not talk here 3 hours. I make now here a break, but I go then and talk how we will do our first game, how we make a very simple game, and how we are planning that. So in the next video we plan our game first, because before we can before we can anything upload to any forum, we have still to finish a game, and finishing a game is very, very difficult for many beginners, and not only for beginners, it's also very difficult for more advanced people, I would say, because there are some, let's say, some reasons, some special reasons, and about this reason we are talking in the next video, because in the next video we want to start to plan our journey to our first super little game, which even beginner can do within a short amount of time. All right, with that said, I hope you are interested. Stay here if you are interested and learn how to create a super little game which we can deploy. And if you have any tips and tricks like all time, any comments, any complaints, and anything like that, write it in the comments. And see you in the next video, where we talk about our game strategy and yeah, game ideas. So a little brainstorming. All right, see you next. Bye.